defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to have this in 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Ready.
So here's Vic following the interception. Throw left side complete. That's Flowers. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Stop below 18. Ready.
Vic now. This is caught. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
INT on the last drive. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Jackson on target there to Beckham.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Jackson. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Throwing is Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Bell. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Jackson. He completes it to Beckham. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Bell will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
First down, Vic. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Street. On the ball, now.
Vic operating on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
The throw on second down from Vic, incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Dobbs goes in motion.
Again, it's Vic.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
On the shake. Drop 50. On the ball.
Here's Vic. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Zay Flowers with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that will level the playing field at 17 all. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Missed.
It will not go down. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Let's go.
On first and 10, here's Vic. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, it's complete. And
they run the option here on first and 10.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Jackson going to run again.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Jackson now. That is caught. And he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Play action. Now Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score.
180. Yo.
They go play action now. Jackson flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay
From 17 yards out.
And the Ravens have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Ready?
They'll come up
19.
1st and 10 here.
19 Tiger. Let's go.
Vic.
That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
And this is one of those gotta-have-it drives. You can't start much better than that. Big yardage there. And just as important, he's able to get out of bounds. And now, that changes everything.
Hey. Ready?
Here's Vic. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Vic's throw complete there to Beckham.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Check. Ready?
Vic to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Michael Vick. Escaping the pressure right. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Back to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Carlson on for the extra point.
And no sweaty.
1st and 10. Now Jackson.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Jackson to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Throwing. Jackson.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Beckham. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Here's first
70
down.
Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Vic readies to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
What a quick start to the drive, but not for the team that really needed it. In only a few seconds, the opposing QB found himself on the turf, and the defense is celebrating second and long.
Four quarters not enough.
Extra period to get settled.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Vic will look to throw on first down.
That one into the hands of Flowers.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time.
And how about that? So many times the big play is what does it in overtime. They got one there, move the ball past midfield, and now you know they're on the move, looking to score the game-winning touchdown because a field goal won't finish the game.
19 tight. Go.
A first down throw coming for Vic.
Completed out left to Dobbs.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
Throwing, Vic. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Hey. Cougar 19.
Sanders will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position. You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out. And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. The defense does its job. Now they're going to get the ball here in overtime with a chance to win it.
Major league kudos to them, because to get the ball back in this spot, everything was on them. It had to happen, and they pulled it off. They'll get it back for their offense with a chance to win.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call.
Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That throw by Vick, incomplete. Keeping the aggression going on defense in overtime here, a first down blitz.
You know you can get burned on it big time if they pick it up. But in this situation, they brought the blitz, put some pressure on the QB, and he wasn't able to complete a pass downfield.
Buffalo 18.
Vick on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former Cowboy, Deion Sanders.
Over at their 45-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here's Jackson.
It's caught by Jackson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 40.
Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Jackson. And that one behind his receiver and incomplete.
1 overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.